Green Thumbs, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to build a trellis for my Cissus Discolor to climb up. I got this plant a month ago when I did my Stouffer's tour. I'll link that video up above. I actually went to a second nursery that day. I couldn't get all the footage recorded, so I never did publish the video. But this plant I got at the second nursery that I went to that day with my son. I paid $12.99 for it, and when I saw it, it was the first time I had seen one in person. When I saw it, I had to buy it. It's just so gorgeous. I'm gonna bring it up so that you guys can see it. You can't really appreciate this plant unless you're right up on it. The backs of the leaves are red, and then the front is this gorgeous, almost has like a dragon or a reptilian texture to it. I've seen a photo on Instagram. I'm going to insert that here of what I hope my trellis will look like by the time we're done. If I can find a good vine. They shoot off these tiny little vines that they use to climb. They bring me to mind of like a cucumber plant and how that would use its vines to climb up. Maybe I can get it to focus when we actually get it on the trellis. It took me about a month to decide how I wanted to trellis this plant. I really wanted to go after my inspiration photo. I wasn't sure how to get to that point though. I knew that a moss pool wasn't what I was looking for. I didn't want to do a tomato cage because I didn't want the inverted V. I had bamboo stakes on hand, but mine are only approximately 18 inches long, so that again wasn't an option. I wanted something that I could kind of put the plant on and then allow it to grow for another year or two before I had to worry about repotting it and finding another way to get it to climb upwards. So what I decided on were these bamboo stakes. I got them on Amazon. I think I paid maybe $15. There's 25 of them in here, so you know, a little less than $1 a piece. They're 4 foot. So I think what I'll do is either use 2 or 3. We'll kind of figure it out as the video goes along. And we're going to kind of make them like a teepee. So that's what we're gonna do today. Okay guys, it took me a couple tries to find an angle that I liked that would work enough for you guys to be able to see what was going on. I've settled on a 10-inch pot. Seems pretty big for the size of the container that it's currently in. It's probably sitting in like a 5-inch container now. But like I said before, because I don't want to have to continue to transplant it, because the whole point of it is to grow up the trellis, I think that this pot will work the best as far as being stable and the plant not toppling over. And the 10-inch pot also accommodates the bamboo stakes the best as far as spacing them out. To my leftover mix that I have, I'm going to add mostly all Fox Farms potting soil as well as some additional perlite just to help with. So this is my little toolbox. This is where I keep just my standard Fox Farm potting mix in. In it, I really recommend this. If you guys are struggling with trying to keep all of your bags of soil, I really like keeping all of my stuff in totes. In this, I have just a couple stones just for decoration. It's also where I keep my window screen, as well as a pair of scissors that I can cut to fit whatever pot that I'm doing. So this pot has a really large hole, if you can see. Just cut the piece I need. That should be big enough. It's going to take a lot of soil, so I'm probably going to end up having to order more after this repotting. So we'll start with that. That should be enough to get a good base going in the bottom anyway. My earthworm castings. We'll just do a scoop. And my pot perlite. pretty quick also. That's all I have left, which actually will probably still last me for a good while. There's a lot more room out here than on the kitchen table like I normally use. Alright, get this in our pot. Nope, I used that up fast. Guess we'll make some more. Okay, so here's the part that I'm kind of dreading. The cissus has been growing up the hanger and I don't want to damage any of the leaves that are on it. So I think what I'm going to do is just get a pair of pliers and cut each one of the hangers and see what I can do to kind of pull them out. I'm hoping, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to start by cutting them right at the bottom here and see how that works for us. Alright, well, good news. The pliers go right through the plastic hanging parts, so that's good. I'm going to go from the top just to free it a little more. Okay, got the hook out. Pull these little stakes out now. Nope, this one's got a vine wrapped around it. Okay. There's the other one. There we go. All right. I did water this a few days ago. I'm never quite sure when I'm going to get the opportunity to record, so I just kind of keep watering it, obviously, to keep it alive. So the soil is a little more wet than I prefer it to be when I repot my plants, but we'll just have to make do. I've got a feeling that the root system here is pretty insignificant compared to the foliage on the top, much like Hoyas that we're used to. Okay, she's very haphazardly potted. Let's get the stakes in. Also, will probably be tough with one person. I'm gonna see what I can do to change the camera angle for you guys. Okay, so here's the bamboo stakes. I'm going to take some twine and wrap it all together. I just have a big roll. Now it's just kind of all over the place. And this is the part I think I probably dread the most, is trying to find the best stake for each individual vine to climb up. I did go ahead and grab my floral tape. I'm hoping that this will help, or I'm sorry, this is Velcro tape. I'm hoping that this will help be as gentle as possible as far as helping the vine to climb upwards. Between the leaves and the vines attaching themselves to each other, this is not easy to find where one starts and one ends. The leaves feel very light and almost paper-like in addition to that, so this is not an easy task, guys. Again, just let it in a hanging basket. Don't bother doing this to yours. Okay, so here she is. She's a little disheveled looking. I hope over time as it grows and you know, as it grows upward, the leaves start to point down and it looks anything at all like the inspiration photo and the look I'm trying to go for. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good day.